understood.
The fundamental problem that Chris and I had was the difference between the first person and the second person perspective, since Chris could never grasp the concept that more people than her could have the same problems. Whenever I brought that point up, she would always say that it happened to her and not to them, like the circumstances were unique to the way she experienced them. That's the double standard that I was talking about, since Chris would allow exceptions for herself that she would not for others. I expect me to follow rules that she did not. Like, she always expected me to like walk it off instead of whenever I was hurt, because I was supposed to be the guy, and it didn't apply to her since she was a gal. And so she never gave me the same respect that I gave her. The most glaring one was that she expected me not to talk to anybody else, and she got jealous when I did. Even that gal in Art 35 that I didn't even like, or the gal who was in our dance class, when she talked to her more than I did. But she could have all the guy friends she want, and go pick and choose, and not even admit that she was married to anybody else, and look for a better replacement than me, which was totally unfair and very disrespectful, because it didn't take any of my feelings into account. So it was, I gave her the trust not to do anything wrong when she did, but she never gave me that trust. So, and I gave her trust and respect in things that she did not return, which is probably why, instead of trying to find solutions to problems together, that she fled to only find someone, only find them for herself. Like, if I was going to get too old or worn out way before she was, and she was going to have to take some care of me at some point in time, she thought it was better to be like a raft deserting a sinking ship and bail out while she had the chance.
What good is a love affair when you can't see eye to eye? Oh, you don't know me by now. If you don't know me, you will never, never, never know me. No, you won't.
But I guess that's the whole point of the different stages, was that Chris wasn't ready to include more than just her perspective. It probably was a question of maturity, because you have to have a stable ego first to be able to learn to transcend it. The fascination she had with cats and panthers and being huntress and stuff was a sign that she hadn't developed a stable ego yet. So I guess I was really expecting too much, and I didn't recognize the different levels, the different lines of development and different stages in the psychograph that she was at.
As a psychotherapy is dealing with sort of the pre-rational up to the rational, or the pre-personal up to the personal. And spirituality takes the personal into the transpersonal. Psychotherapy looks at the formation of an ego, a healthy ego, and then spirituality looks at transcending that ego. And there's a sort of an understanding that you kind of have to do both of those, that you have to be somebody before you can be nobody, you have to develop an ego before you can transcend it, and so on. And then if you don't do both of those and something goes